Guys, welcome to Trafford Golf Centre here in Manchester. In response to a question from one of my subscribers regarding the series of one-plane golf swing videos that we did a little bit earlier on, is there any difference in how the swing will work with the driver? Which is a great question, because when we swing the driver in what we would describe as a normal way, there are slight changes to the setup that we make, and there is a little difference in the setup. The actual swing itself will remain exactly the same, and the feelings will remain the same, but there's a slight difference in setup which we're going to show you now. So stay tuned to Ged Walters Golf TV, and I'm going to show you that little difference. Right guys, so let's go through that difference. So it's all in the setup, and if we look there, I'm going to take my setup in a specific way. So I'm going to put my club in behind the ball. So I've got my club face in line with my target that I want to be at. You can see here how my feet are quite close together there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to move my right foot. So I've built my stance. That's my setup there. So the ball's just on line almost with my left heel into my instep area there. Now I'm going to take my setup there as normal. So I'm 50-50 with my weight distribution. And here is the difference. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left hip and feel like it just slightly moves on top of my knee. So my left leg just goes from there, looks like it ever so slightly straightens, and what that does is it presets my upper body on a slight tilted position. So there's a lot of times if you would like to call it, we say we're going to call it a conventional golf swing setup, where you're here and you're told, okay, start with a little bit of weight on your right side, and that little bit of weight on the right side sets the spine angle slightly behind the golf ball on a little bit of tilt. Well, this does exactly the same thing, only we don't want to be feeling like we're transferring weight side to side. We want to be staying very central. So we're going to be starting there with our setup, and then from that position there, it's that little bit of movement there with the hip. So my weight is still 50-50, but my hip is a little bit more on top of the left leg. My upper body is tilted a little bit more behind. From there, I'm going to make the same swing. And there we go. So let's go through that just one more time so we can see the change that's being made. So into the setup, taking the stance. Hip movement. It's not a massive slide, not moving all the weight forward, it's just a little bit of movement. If I move the club out the way so you can see what happens, there it is, that's it. And that now tilts my body a little bit to the right side, and from there it's the same swing. We don't change anything. And through, hit a nice little draw. So we've got everything from here moving, then we've got that little transition as we go through, following everything down the same plane. Guys, make sure that if you do this, it's only that slight movement, it's not a massive tilt so you're hanging too far behind it. We just want to change the angle of the spine a little tiny bit, just to preset you behind, encourage you to hit the ball on the up with the driver, sweep it away off the tee. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, please share the video, share it around to your friends. The more people that see the video, the more people that may start to hit the driver a little bit better if they're adopting more of a one-plane swing or a very, very centered turn. You can also follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.